Hi guys, today we are going to talk about a very interesting subject, that is of copywriting. In a product, there are essentially just two pieces of writing. There is code writing and then there is copywriting. The code actually creates the app, the copy actually determines how does the app make you feel. Now, when we talk about copywriting, the one segment of apps that are most affected by copywriting are social apps. So we are going to take a few examples from Twitter and Facebook and see how this copywriting affects the behavior of user on these apps. So let's take an example of Facebook. The pages on Facebook have an action called like. So we all have liked a page on Facebook at different times, but this action wasn't always called like. Back in 2011-12, it was called become a fan. Now, become a fan versus like a organization, or I am a fan of a band versus I like this band. Becoming a fan sounds too heavy, and there is a lot of obligation that follows, as if I owe something to the band, etc. Versus like is a very light kind of action where you could simply like something or somebody or an organization, right? There is not a lot of obligation associated. Now, if I'm a Facebook product manager and I'm trying to capture your interests, now the idea behind liking a page is so that you follow a brand and then Facebook can show you related ads that you would you are highly likely to click. Now, if lesser number of people are going to associate themselves with a band or with a business entity, the targeting of ads is going to be weaker. But if more number of people start liking that page, the targeting becomes easier. So if my matrix is that more people should apply that action, then I should use a verb that is a little lighter than become a fan. Now, the second example is from Twitter. The matrix at Twitter is that more people follow each other so that you have enough content on your feed. Now, one of the common things on social media is this mutual likingness. So if I like you, you should like me back, or if I follow you, you follow me back. Now, the verb used by Twitter is actually follow, right? So if you go on somebody's page, it's called follow. What Twitter recently changed this is, if that person is already following you, the verb changes from follow to follow back. Now, it almost seems like you owe that person, and by following back, you are actually fulfilling your obligation, right? So when you just say follow, it is a generic thing, but when you say follow back, it is your obligation to give back. And my assumption is that because Twitter is sticking with this word, the conversion rate is obviously higher. So the core matrix of make more connections possible, make more people follow more people, is probably higher when they use the word follow back instead of follow. Third example is from Facebook events. Now, Facebook events has three ways of responding, which is yes, no, maybe. So if you get an invite for a Facebook event, you could respond to saying, I'm going, not interested, or interested, or not going. So basically the categories are just three: yes, no, maybe. What Facebook changed recently is the no has become can't go. So when you say no, you get an invite from somebody for an event and you say no, that's very rude. So when you say I can't go, that is almost like saying, oh, I may be interested. It's not that I hate you, but it's just that I have other stuff and I can't go, right? Again, the maybe is somewhere in between, right? You've neither said yes, neither said no. The maybe changed to interested. So I'm interested in this event. I haven't decided whether I want to go or not. Maybe is almost like asking for a decision. Interested is not asking you for a decision, saying, are you coming or not? You've just said, okay, I'm going to follow this. I'm maybe interested in this. So interested might get more actions than maybe, and can't go will definitely get more actions than no. Now, why is that negative action required? So that the event planner can plan their event better, right? Saying, okay, so many people are not coming, So, it's not that they've not responded, it's just that they're not coming, and this confirm that they're not coming. So this becomes easier for the event planner. Now, as a product manager, if I have to decide on my matrix, saying more and more people should respond to an event, changing this copy a little, right, making it less obligatory and a little more socially friendly copy will get me more actions and again drive better adoption for the product. So hope you like these 3 examples. Let me know in the comments.